Hello everyone, it's me. It's 9:10 a.m. I already shuffled this and I deleted the video by accident. So these are the cards that are still out here. You got strength and guidance here. When I was saying this, I was talking about One Dance by Drake. So that could be very significant. Drake is significant. Wanting to dance is significant. Missing one dance, right, with someone is very significant. And you just thinking about that, probably in your third eye and or your emotional internal world, and trying to reconcile with that. And I believe Spirit is saying that you need to have the strength to uncover some of these hard uh, memories, right? And strength to probably cut them off and or be done with them, right? Because the direct diagonal of this card is cut the cord, right? And when we're talking about moving in toward our higher self, right? The self that really would benefit us long term, right? We can establish and or acknowledge how things can be for the short term and how they were really good, right? But not always pondering on them as if like that's the only thing that you're gonna get in this life. Because I tend to do that too. So a lot of these messages, as they're for you, they're also for me too. So cutting those things off and reminding yourself that they were good for what it was, and for the time span that it was for. But you get to move forward in your life and you get to create new memories. And this also could be talking about cutting off things that are not healthy for you and or people. So for me, it's like certain foods, certain music or artists, if you will, that really just don't vibe with me anymore, right? And you need to do the internal work, right? The guidance to do the internal work to see if that's something that you should be doing or whatever you need to cut off, right? Because it's going to be replaced in some way, form, or fashion. So, yeah. We have the divine timing card. So once you start adhering to this guidance about what you need to be uncovering and or, you know, listening to and sitting with and then letting go, once you sit with it, let it go, right? You're going to get the strength in increments, right? And in due timing, that strength is going to culminate into some type of new identity for you. Once you start utilizing that strength to build up something, some type of internal emotional preparedness or whatever the case may be, it's going to turn into something external, right? That can benefit you probably financially and or socially, right? If that's what you're looking for. But it takes increments and it kind of is slow. I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes it may be fast. Once you start taking those things in and doing those things and being disciplined and consistent with what you're doing and letting go, and divine timing is going to show itself true. And that's how we have the blessing and abundance card, which is next, right? And this is talking about the internal world here. So I believe it has to do with a lot of eternal work. That's eternal. Eternals could be significant. Internal work that you have to do for yourself, right? Emotionally, right? And again, this has to do with the guidance that you're getting to do. Maybe